So this is the next matchup, Shin and Yong Hee-won. And the taller of the two, in fact, is Shin Bak-chol and Yong Hee-won. Shin Bak-chol, of course, is in fact was a mixed doubles gold medalist in 2010 in Guangzhou. And certainly he will be looking to go through to another final. Here's Irfan Fahdila. The highest ranking of this pair earlier this year in June was 29, and that is their highest position at the moment. There's Angraini. Both right-handers, of course. Vaini is just 22 years old, and her partner, Irfan, is 21. So a new combination, youngsters being tried out here, and I'm sure that they'll put up a really, really good battle. Here's our official here, Choi Jung-jae Kung, umpire. And there's the service judge, Lee Jong-kyun. In terms of their performances then, Shin and Yong Hee-won, I saw the graphic earlier, but just to let you know, they beat another Korean pair, Kim and Yu. It took them 50 minutes, 21-18 in the third, so that was a real tough battle in the quarterfinals for the number 4 seeds. Irfan and Vaini are actually the number 2 seeds in this competition. So, looking at the pure seedings, the Indonesians should have a really good chance. If they beat another Korean pair, Kang and Choi, and that was in 2 games, but it's 24-22, 23-21, a really tight 55-minute battle in the quarterfinals. So we'll see how we go. We've got Indonesia with facing the overhead camera in a couple of minutes. Here we go. Oh, it's a nice intercept. Good first point. We enjoyed that one from Shin Bak-chol to finish it off with the backhand, drive through the middle. Nice intercept. This could develop into a really tight battle. Irfan raises his hand. Now he's ready to receive. Yong Hee-won with the service. 1-all.
Service over. 1-all.
Yong Hee-won actually will be seeing later on as well. She is in the women's doubles. That'll be the last match that we cover. She's then partnering Jang Yi-na. The world rankings for the Super Series, they're in fact 3rd. So Yong Hee-won has certainly got a very, very good record and good profile.
Service over.
A lovely little touch of the net that does the job. And this is Hee-won in shot there. 2-all.
Out.
Short.
Service over. 3-2.
Oh, Irfan went back on his heels. He looked to see whether or not it was in. Decided to leave it then. Right at the end, decided to play it again. Great defense, but in the end, Shin Bak-chol will not be denied. It's 5-2.
5-2.
Umpire Benjamin Crow.
Angreni trying very hard to keep that shuttle up, but the concentration of the smash was on her.
Judges are A, Court 2.
Yong Hee-won still in serve. Great shot from Shin.
6-2.
Again, he's got a really good reach. Lovely, lovely touch cross court to drop. Six-two. Yeah, nice. Irfan did well there, followed up. He not only put it in the corner, but he actually followed up there, played that backhand into the center. There you go. Difficult to get back. Nice play. Need a little bit more of that, Indonesia. 3-6 is the score. Bit too casual there.
Over. 7-3. Service over.
A little bit of a nothing shot there. The service wasn't great, but the return just down through the middle brought confusion. It's 4-7. Short there for 5-7.
5-7.
Already Irfan looking as if he's been in a big battle, doesn't he? They certainly won't be used to the snow that's outside. It's quite amusing watching them from the hotel. If you know what I mean, you're listening, that it's been described as living on top of an ice kacang. You know that in Malaysia, that's for sure. Ice kacang stall. It's quite remarkable. The fluffy stuff. Good work. Very strong at the net, Yong Hee-won.
Service over. 8-6.
Yeah. Doesn't matter which side, even that one round the back of the head and shoulders, she's still in total control. It's 8-6. Go on. 9-6.
9-6.
More control there. There's no drift that I'm aware of in this stadium. I went down, had a really good feel and look. Big spaces often create a little bit of a wind. Ah, that's a great shot. Nice work from Weni.
Service over. 7-9.
Yeah, she did well. Got onto it early, played it flat into the corner. A little bit of pace, extra pace made the difference. 7-9.
Service judge Jung Jung-hwa, Korea. And the team overline judges are in Court 3.
Yeah, good work. Again, Weni is the one that is making just a little bit of difference at the moment. Went for broke.
Service over.
Didn't have enough height on the smash. It's 10-8. Okay, well, it would have been good if he'd made it, but Shin Baek-chol
9-10.
made a little bit of a dummy and fooled himself here. There you go. A bit of double fortune there, and that is 11-9. They take a break here. First game of this mixed doubles, and both Shin and Yom have looked very comfortable. Irfan, anything but. Finishes that moment on the floor, but Baini has done really well, his partner at the net. Slightly senior, of course. When you're talking Korean doubles in badminton, you know you're talking really, really strong team.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20
The Indonesian pair, they've beaten now 3 Korean groups. They've beaten Kang and Choi. They had to beat Jang and Cole. They got a bye in the first round. So only 2 groups to get to this stage.
9, play.
Okay, power play there from Irfan. That pays dividends.
Service over.
Playing it to
10, 11.
Yom Hee-won. 10-11. That's gone, yeah, it was. That's leveled up at 11 all.
11, all.
It was a good stab into the net, but again too long, and the Indonesian coach will be happy with this.
Service over. 12, 11.
Oh dear, now that was an error from Waini. In fact, Irfan did really well there. Good patience
11.
with the drop shot, set it up nicely. They got onto the attack, and then Waini netted it. Yeah, it's well left, and it's a poor shot from Hee-won.
Service over.
12-13,
13.
and lots to aim at there. And again, perfect conditions. If you hadn't heard earlier, this is the stadium, the brand new stadium that's been named after one of the great heroes of Korean badminton. And, Lee Yong-dae Stadium is a magnificent facility.
13, all.
Struggled to get here, I have to say. We came into Seoul and then the flights were cancelled down south to Gwangju, which is the nearest airport here. So I had to take it came by train in the afternoon yesterday through the snowy fields.
Service over. 14,
It's
13.
been snowing all morning as well. (14-13). Korea in the lead. And now 14 all. Nicely played, Irfan, and he really celebrates.
Service over. 14, all.
Thought it was going to be tight. There's been a lot of interesting play here, particularly at the net. A few errors on the play from deep, but at the net, it's the battle of Waini and Hee-won. Oh, that's great. That is super from Irfan. Set it up nicely there. He's got a great anticipation.
15,
A lovely
14.
cross-court touch here. There he goes. That is perfect. And when 2 players are going for the same shuttle, you know they're going to be in trouble. Oh, he may have left that shin bite Chul. I know his partner here one looked around and said, oh man, that was going out. They took it. They may live to regret it. Irfan still with the service, 16-14. Yeah, it's short. 17-14, and you know, suddenly there's 17, an upping of the tempo.
14.
The confidence is with Irfan, and Waini has done a really, really good job here. She's very, very much controlling that net. 17-14. Yeah, and another big hit from Irfan. 18-14. This is a great fight back. They went
18,
in at the interval
14.
with a deficit of 2. And look at that, just that little touch from Irfan suggests that their confidence is brimming now. So the number 2 seeds in this tournament coming back with a very, very impressive fight. It's out. It's out. Oh dear, oh dear. He won. Will be really disappointed with that. And just 19, look at the scoreline, 19-14. That should have been down, but wow, a long way out. Big disappointment for Yom Hee-won. She will be back later for a women's doubles. 2 points required now by the Indonesian pair. Irfan's doing the screaming. Good clear, but it's gone too long. Oh, what a shame for Indonesia. They were in control of that rally. Maybe that's just 15, a little bit of 19. A lifeline back for Korea. That's a poor shot. No need to, okay, clear it by all means, but don't put it long. 15-19. By Chulsev. Yeah, too good. Again, good anticipation, coming close to the net.
16.
Knew there was going to be a half chance there and followed it up nicely. So defense has got them half back into this. It's still 16-19, a long climb up the hill here. Oh, that's brilliant. That is absolutely super. He shaped up to play it down the line, and Irfan Fathila played a cross court that was absolutely exquisite. It was flat, it was beautifully placed. 20 points to 16. They've now got game point with that, and some sullen faces on the Korean bench. They won't have enjoyed that. It was very competitive for the first 2/3 of this match, and since then, Irfan Fadila's played a much, much better game. Waini, there's Irfan. Waini has been contributing beautifully at the net, but look at him. He is absolutely everywhere. It's game point. Waini will serve. It's short. 17-20.
Service over. 17-20.
So, Hee-won has made a few errors, and they've got in a very tight position here, but it's still 3 game points to Indonesia. And it's short, 2 game points to Indonesia.
18-20.
Some nerve jangling going on. It certainly worked hard. And that's into the net around the shoulders. And that is now at 19-20. And Irfan, from a presumably it was going to be a pretty easy finish, has now got pressure on. Good fight back by the Koreans. Shin Bak-chul started it with a couple of good points. Now, the serve from Hee-won, 19-20. Oh, and that was too high. Irfan says, thanks very much indeed. I will attack that one. In he goes, stabs it to the floor, and that is 21-19. A really good battle in the first game. But the Indonesian pair of Irfan and Weni have come through on top. And much to their relief, I think, because it was getting tight there at the end. But there's the second game coming up, and Indonesia have taken it. 21-19, second game in a couple of minutes. Really good battle. You see the big picture of this great facility in the background. There's sports facilities all the way around. We're in the mountains. It's a touristy area here down in the south of Korea, sort of southwest. It's Hwasun is the county, and Gwangju, not to be confused with Guangzhou, of course, in China, but Gwangju in Korea is certainly a developing place. Lots of new building going on. It's the most beautiful area. Lots of areas, healthy walking and spas and natural things. We've had a few Russians that have come in for this tournament. People from Europe come in. We've had well, a Niluki Kanaratne, of course, Sri Lanka, great player.
Low ball, play.
We've got Thais, we've had Australian, Finnish, Lithuanian, so they've all come to this Grand Prix event and enjoyed themselves. That's out of play.
Service
Well,
over.
that disappointment of losing the first will certainly prompt Shin Bak-chul in particular to get very active in this one. He takes the serve. And that's another error on the play from Weni this time for 2-0.
Love. Service over. 1-2.
They've actually been together for 3 years, this double pairing in Indonesia. Irfan and Weni. It's out. 3-1 to Korea. They played in 2009, the first runner-up in the Aztec Open Indonesian International Challenge. Also in the German-Indonesian Open, they were quarter-finalists. Also quarter-finalists in Vietnam Open Grand Prix. And they were quarter-finalists last year this time, in the same place.
4-1.
The Malaysian Open Grand Prix gold. They were first runners-up in that one this year, so they're getting better. What they really need here, they've got the first game of the Indonesians, but the Koreans have fought back well in the start of this second. That was a lovely change of direction, wasn't it, from Hee-won? You saw that in replay. Very impressive. Dummy to play it down the line, brought it cross court. She's got the serve now. Much better start. This is 4-1. Out of play, 2-4.
Service over. 2-5.
Oh, just clipped the top of the net.
Service over.
Drop
6-2.
back again, 6-2. Irfan is definitely a very busy player, isn't he? He loves to move, anticipates, really gets around the court very quickly. That's a great shot from Shin Bak-chol. My goodness.
7-2.
No response from the opponents here. This is very, very good. It's, in fairness, a little bit short into the corner. He ran around the backhand, played the forehand smash beautifully. 7-2. Great play, best rally we've seen yet, I think. Lovely, intelligent play, both teams. Okay, another big hit, wins it for Shin Bak-chol. But there was some really, really good work at the net, the power play as well, lots of exchanges, interchange of position there. Strong, strong shot, Bak-chol for 8-2. They're running away with this second one. And he got a bit greedy there, did Irfan. It was an almost impossible shot. I think he's seen Shin Bak-chol playing a couple of crackers from there. Got a bit frustrated. 9-2. Have to say, we've got some great coverage by our host broadcaster here, SBS. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be working here. We've got wonderful conditions, great lighting, fabulous technicians, and a lovely coverage. Thank you for that. It's 3-9 at the moment, and the Indonesians really need to make progress right here. Again, a good attack there from the service. Just played it short into a confusing area between the two players. It's 10-3. That was under the net for 4-10.
Service over. 4-10.
That's well left by Veni. She would have been tempted to run for that.
5-10.
I have to say, we're getting a lot of shuttle long on the court, the lines nearest us. That suggests there might be just a little bit of drift coming from behind the Korean players at the minute. Oh, there's a great drop shot.
11,
beautifully
5.
Played. Yom Hee-won played it so nonchalantly. It was really, really nicely played, and Waini did not get to it, so it's half, or it's the interval at the moment. It's 11 points to 5. It's going deep from there, and just watch the drop shot now. It's just beautifully played there. Nice. Good work. That was for the interval. 11 points to 5, and the Koreans have fought back well here, trying to force a third and final game.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So Shin Bak-chol is with the shuttle. He's got the service, and he's been
11,
the one that really
5.
has impressed me.
Play.
And keeping his team well alive here. He's missed that one though, right on commentator's curse time.
Service over.
I praise him, and then immediately
11.
he nets one. 6-11. Lovely yellow orchids and white orchids. It's we're middle winter here in Korea, and it's lovely to see those tropical plants all around this super stadium. Victor, of course, the sponsors of the national team as well. They've set up nicely here inside the stadium. All the officials wearing their gear. It's a lot of great support for badminton all over the world, but particularly here in Korea. Well, Irfan is involved in everything. He tried to do everything himself there, and eventually found himself struggling. There you go. He should have left that one, I think, for Wenny, but he just wants to have every shuttle. Can't take everything on your own when you're in doubles, of course. It's 12-6. And that is a poor shot from Wenny. 13-6, and it's drifting towards a third and final game here. Yeah, great shot. That's lovely work. Just kissed it there, Yom Hee-won. Just a little touch. Saw the Malaysian player in the background there.
Service over. 7-14.
Sonia Chia is playing against Aprira Yuswandari, Indonesia, on the adjacent court.
In Court 4, men's singles match number 6-2 between Thailand versus Ko Kwang-hee, Korea. Umpire Chung Dong-chul, Korea. Service judge Kim Myung-chang, Korea. And the team on the line judges are Steve. Court 4.
Well, it was good defense from the Indonesians, but in the end, Shin Bak-chol would not be denied.
Service
He's really a very,
15,
very powerful player.
7.
Continues with the big hits, and then the disappointing face of Wayne as he turns around. It comes off a right hip. 15-7. It's better from Irfan, but it's all a little bit too late, I think. 8-15.
Service over. 8-15.
Very, very flat and continuing to put pressure on. Come forward another step, and that was the difference. Different angle on the service. It still wasn't any good. Played down the line there from Hee-won. Angrani
Service
nets
over.
it.
16,
16-8.
8.
Oh, it's a lovely play into the corner. Very nicely done. Great receiving of the service. It's 9-16.
16.
Yeah, really tough shot to play. He loves his badminton, doesn't he? He loves to be involved. Sometimes you've got to trust your partner a little bit more. Just like that, maybe.
10,
10-16.
16.
He does a good job at the net. Some good reaction, but again the power play eventually finished off by Haiwon down through the middle.
Service over.
But again, it was
17,
set up by
10.
Bangchul's power from the deep. There you go. A little bit difficult, isn't it? And coming in so strongly. Irfan just stumbled a little bit as well as he received. It's 17-10. And now 18-10. Got too anxious over that.
18, 10.
Certainly still difficult to pick a winner here. The momentum is back with the Koreans for sure, but yeah, and another great shot, and I don't know whether we can see it, but if we watch that play,
10.
it was a really good disguised cross court. Shaped up to be down the line, and he dummied, played it cross court, and it fooled everyone. 19-10. That's short, that is 20-10, and that is game point now.
20.
Lots of them.
Game point, 10.
It's all down to Shin Baek-chul. He is really up to his game. He's been superb. He's got the service there, that's short. Again, when I praise him,
Service
he
over.
messes it up.
11, 20.
I better apologize to him. But he certainly has been the big improvement factor. Long service there. Will it work? It will. Oh dear, that was terrible. Irfan, what were you doing? Oh dear, it's game, it's 21-11, but Irfan knows that he had a chance to win that. Kept the ball, kept the shuttle in
Second game won by
in the rally when he could have killed it
21,
during that
11.
rally. It was just,
One game,
well,
all.
very strange situation. Irfan Pathila, I think he has gone off the boil a little bit, trying to do it a bit too much. Shin Baek-chul has certainly been the improvement and has made some great power plays from deep. That was the end of that game. No celebrations there. There's still a match to be won, but at least they're back on equal terms. 1-1 in games. This is the semi-final of the mixed doubles here at the 2012 Hwasun Victor Korean Grand Prix Gold. Well, it is a very tight battle. Great conditions, wonderful new Leondae Stadium here, and I'm sure that the Koreans will want to have a significant number of their own players in the finals tomorrow. The other half of the draw in the mixed doubles, it is Chinese Taipei against the Korean pair of Yu and Zhang Ji-na. Not quite the 2 minutes complete between games at the moment, but still Yom Hee-won wants to practice. It's wonderful coming to Korea. I really enjoy it. Seoul obviously is a magnificent city. There's all kinds of fantastic facilities there, but it's also good to come out to the provinces It was supposedly something around an hour's, just under an hour's flight to get here. It took me 3.5 hours by train through the snow to get down to this part of southwestern Korea. Very unusual for them in this part to have snow of this nature this early in the winter, but it's certainly a great experience for all of us. They are starting as they mean to continue. Shin Baek-chol again, he's everywhere. He anticipates well, kills that one off, and Rainey and Irfan have got to take this a little bit more aggressive stance here. They're defending, and that will not be good enough. They've got to attack as well. They will not get points if they sit back and watch. They've got to try to attack. It's too much happening here for the Koreans. Very positive. Again, it was opened up by Shin Baek-chol through the middle, finished off by Hee-won. Yeah, that's good play from Rainey.
Service over.
Not much time to see that shuttle, but she played it flat. Another flat one, and an error by Hee-won. 1-2. Just look at Irfan bouncing around. I love his enthusiasm and his passion. All good. Yep. And just listen to him now, celebrating a great service.
첫 투표에서는 태국의 남나리사카 스파츠라컬 포티타 선수와 일본의 아야코 사쿠라모토 미유키 카토 선수의 여자 복식 경기가 있겠습니다.
And look at that, 3 in a row for Irfan, and he's shouting for every point.
2.
Court 3, women's double match number 6-2 between 남나리사카 스파츠라컬 포티타 Thailand versus Ayako Sakuramoto, Miyuki Kato, Japan.
3-2. Irfan waiting for the announcer for a moment.
Kim Young-ju, Korea. And the
Good shot is 3-all. Well, it just crept along the top of the tape there. It wasn't far off being a brilliant shot. Very close. Can't quite see it there. It just dropped down onto Indonesia's side. 3-all. Good recovery though. Looking for the loose shot. Great defense. Brilliant rally. Best rally of the match without any doubt at all. It's left Irfan Pa드힐라 on the ground. But that was a magnificent rally. We're going to have to mops out here because there was a lot of sweat, but an absolutely magnificent, intriguing battle. Just look at him. He is putting his life on the line there. Wayne could not get it deep enough. It was killed there by Hee-won. That was great badminton, wonderful entertainment. Well, I wish we could see that one again in total because it was a cracker. 4-3 to Korea.
Okay.
Well, it all looks green in the background, doesn't it, Hwasun County? But I can assure you it's anything but at the moment outside. It's all very white. They're making their notes and comments. Very professional. The Korean Badminton Association got an office here inside this stadium. Good attack there again. Irfan celebrates. It's building up very nicely.
Service over. 4-all.
Certainly wears his heart on his sleeve, doesn't he? The Koreans keep everything basically tied up inside themselves. They've got the measure of this now. These two pairs are absolutely fighting tooth and nail. They are really watching each other like a hawk. They're playing some wonderful shots, and that was a poor one ultimately from Hee-won to go wide. But Irfan is so passionate, so emotional. It's carrying them on a little crest of positivity, I would say. 5-4. Yeah. Well, I thought she managed to get that one second time of asking. The racket head flew around in a circle, missed it first time, made it second, but didn't quite clear the net. The match in the background is 1-1 in games. The Malaysian girl, Sonia Chia and Angrila. Indonesia. Oh yeah, now that was clever. Irfan played that shuttle from behind him. It was such a tough one. Lots and lots of wrist on this. There, that was a really difficult shot. And there, off the net and over. Well, in fact, it went off the top of the racket of Hee-won. So they still keep that slight lead, 6-5, Indonesia. Again, a variation of serve out wide. Oh, Wayne loses her patience first. It was a little bit like a chess game, or maybe a poker game. Better way to describe it. Played nicely into that backhand corner time and time again, then lost her patience after the third lift. 6-6. That's well left. Oh, that was definitely out. That was definitely out. Poor call. Yeah, it's no wonder Irfan is complaining there.
7-6.
Oh, that is a controversial moment. There is no, well, difficult to say here, but just watch this one. It's out, well out. Sorry to say, but the line judge was wrong there. Irfan, I'm afraid, is going to have to control himself there. I told you he had passion. I told you. But he's going to have to let that one go. He's going to regroup. And certainly the sympathy, if we've got any at all, will have to be with the Indonesian at the minute. Certainly the next point they deserve it, but they don't get it there. Wayne puts it long, so it's now 8-6 to Korea. I know that the BWF have been talking about bringing in the line call system. This time around the back from Shin Baek-chul. And that was an invitation for Irfan to convert it. It's now 7-8 with Indonesian service, but yep, it wasn't showboating, he just was no position to play it. But Hawkeye will definitely, or one of the other systems will definitely be employed soon. It'll be a bit expensive, but I guess in the Super Series premiere and the major expense ones, it will help. There was a perfect example there. Short from Vaini. They had a really good chance to stay on the attack.
Service over. 9-7.
7-7. He won with the serve. That's good play from Irfan. Again, he was very, very ambitious to come forward to the net. He really received all. Yeah, that's good stuff. Very, very good. So quick to anticipate. Well, he's certainly not going to give this match up, is he, in a hurry? His partner is playing very, very well, and he's taking this as a very personal agenda, I think, to get into a final. Yeah, good work. Another super impressive rally here. Brilliant finish again by Bakchol. All the way around. All four players contributing enormously to that entertaining rally. There was a lot of very, very good action at the net and deep. Great foot movement, brilliant defense. Lovely rally. 10-8 it is to Korea. Just a little touch of Wayne's hand before receiving here. This is brilliant stuff, isn't it? It's gone, it's out.
11-8.
11-8, they'll take the break, they'll take the change of ends here, but that really was a very, very impressive rally once again. Good control ultimately by the Korean duo. Good stretching, that's just gone a fraction too long. But it is an entertaining match. Irfan is putting his heart and soul into this. He was victim of a bad line call earlier, but then it's all been forgotten. 11-8 in this break in the third and final game. Lots of good stuff to watch.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So, Angrainie, then shot. Pa드힐라 has been working very, very hard. Now they've got to dig in very, very deep. It's 11-8. It will be Shin Bakchol to serve. Irfan is having to work so hard, and that's a great finish. Wow, so much going on in that rally, lots of action. He-won comes and covers the net well. Ultimately, it was a poor shot from the Indonesians, but 12-8, they are going to leave nothing in the locker room. It's all going to be out here on the court. New shuttle. Gee whiz, this has been a really good battle. Okay, Indonesia picked that one up at the net for a 9-12.
9.
But there is so much very, very interesting action going on. Irfan trying to get in on the act. Weni being targeted a lot by both players. So she is having to field the majority of the shots, but fascinating. It's 9-12. Well, that was great net play. Opened it out down the forehand side. I was looking a little bit worried about that one, but ultimately Bak Cho's response was not good enough. There it is. Lifted it high, and that was an opportunity that Irfan took well. 10-12. Again, his enthusiasm is carrying him through, Irfan.
Out.
Short, it's 13-10.
Service over. 13-10.
That's well left. Yeah, the accuracy of the Indonesians is really continuing to impress. Being patient as well, which helps hugely. It's 11-13. It's still so difficult to call. I could not forecast which of these teams will get through. The home crowd favourites, obviously. It may be that there's a bit more pressure coming on them because of it. Just took the net and went over. Whoa, close, 12-13. Lucky there. Right, well, these next few points will be crucial. It is Irfan with the shuttle. He's been playing well, I have to say, with these serves. What has he got here now? Plays it long. Oh, and then gets into a really bad position.
Service over.
14-12, yeah.
12.
Yeah, he'll be really annoyed with that one. Came in on his right shoulder, he should have made it. Shoulder with the serve. Go, well recovered. Oh, and another net that goes over. Fortune favours the brave. They should have killed it earlier. It was a great recovery shot from Yong Hee-won to keep the rally going, but that was another piece of good fortune. Indonesia could take advantage of that and just make such a difference with your confidence. 13-14. When he will serve. Oh,
service over.
15-13.
13.
Had a chance. great recovery. Oh, just short this time. Exciting stuff. Irfan just lacking a fraction control there, but that could be very crucial. It's 16-13.
16.
Touched the net first time it went over. This time it just comes back off the net. Wow. After opening the door, he closed it immediately there. Ah. Frustrating for Indonesia. Good stuff to watch, though. I have to say, it's fascinating entertainment. The Blues have it at 16-13. He won. Oh, it was touched there. And 17-13. Again, some exciting play, but Irfan is so tempted to play another shot. Yeah, you see, he was going over for that one, and ultimately he just exposed that right-hand side of the court. They have a little towel down or break. It's been exhausting. 17-13 now, and the Koreans suddenly open up a significant gap. Indonesian coach just looking a fraction worried here. It's no wonder. Irfan is very keen. He needs this point desperately. Yeah, good cover of the net by Winnie.
Service over. 14-17.
Yeah, you can tell Hee-won knew that was a poor shot, inviting the kill. Irfan with the serve. His opposite male number, Baekchul, receives. And again, it was a variation of the serve. Baekchul was on his way in to attack it. It went out wide. He couldn't quite reach it. 15-17. Crucial rally this. Big point. Exhausting rally. And it's the point to Indonesia. They have taken it to within one now. That is a very, very impressive rally. So important when you win a long, exhausting, very, very good rally like that. You know you're in with a chance. And it was Weni who came to the net, killed that one. And there's a big chance here for the Indonesians to come back into this. We're in the final game of the semi-final here at the 2012 Hwasun Victor Korean Grand Prix Gold event. And Baekchul will be really disappointed he couldn't convert that. There was some great, great defense by the Indonesians, eventually winning it with 16-17. And just look at this, they are so keen.
Play.
The umpire asking for play here, Mr. Choi Jae-kung. And it really is. such a tight encounter. Indonesia with the serve, but they're 1 point behind. Wide service again, but this time it doesn't work out. Wide again, Shin Baek-chul was watching it this time, and Wayne could not
18,
return it.
16.
Oh, that's so disappointing. Back on her heels, could not actually get a clean strike on it. It's 18-16, Korea. And down through the middle, Irfan with his familiar shout of exuberance there, and victory in the points, 17-18. The jump smash at this stage of the competition is very tough to play. We need a bit of chalk or powder on the racket. Grip. Well, whatever the outcome, it's been a fabulous event. I hope that you've enjoyed this matchup. Certainly a lot of entertainment, a lot of effort.
Ready?
There's no big screen inside the stadium, so none of the players, coaches, or spectators react because there is no chance to see themselves. Right, here we go. 17-18. It's a big serve here for Wayne Angraini. And that's down from Shin Baek-chul, and the crowd here inside the Leonde Stadium really appreciate
19,
that.
17.
It was again another excellent rally, lots of effort, power from Baek-chul wins the day, and the point at 19-17. Oh, it's another brilliant point. Irfan slips as he goes for that one. But that is excellent play from Shin Baek-chul to drop that shot in. He was expecting, definitely expecting a full power smash. Shin Baek-chul holds back off it, and just look at Irfan's reaction there. Throws his racket away in disgust. So disappointed, because that is match point now to the Korean pair of Yeom Hee-won and Shin Baek-chul. They certainly deserve that with their consistency. It's been a fabulous match all round. And I know that the crowd, the home crowd here in Hwasun province will be, or county, be really pleased to get another Korean champion in. Just look how much sweat and effort that Irfan Fadila has put into this, though. It's not done yet. 3 points required for Indonesia to force it into juice, but here we go. It's match point then. Yeom Hee-won will serve. Ooh, chance there for Hee-won. She was all over that one, got a bit excited, snatched at it, took it too early. Closed the racket face on it. Just watch this. She was absolutely all over that. That should have been the match. She knows it. Ouch. I wonder what ouch in Korean is. 18-20. Still 2 more chances for Korea to tie this one down. Or close it out, or whatever other expression you want. Win it. That'll do. 18-20, 2 match points, Korea. A fateful error there from Angraini. She should have put it back to Hee-won. She put it right into the shot zone of Shin Baek-chol, who said, thanks a lot, I'll have that one. That really was a cardinal error there from Weni, and that is the match. The Indonesians have lost it in the end, but a brave effort. It was 21-18 in the third, 2-1 in favour of Korea's Hyun-mi Won and Shin Baek-chol.